Bing, I can't say. Okay. Heartbeat. I saw that. I've seen this before. They did a trailer for this just the other day. And I'm going to go through all of characters and killers we've already seen, and know, love, and hate, and are a little gross sometimes.
Evil chapter and be part of the 25th anniversary of Resident Evil.
Starting,
as you may know, the team's been hard at work on the graphical rework over the last year, and that's why we couldn't add any new map to the game. That's going to change with the Resident Evil chapter. So on the chapter release, you'll be able to visit the Raccoon City Police Department.
Awesome. So it is going to be the Raccoon City RCPD or RPD. Yes. So, Raccoon City Police Department. I was sort of right about that. It actually looks really cool. And they're doing the remake version of it. That statue looks a little gooey. This is where the helicopter crashed. The library. I wonder what... Oh, the yellow tape is probably where you can vault. I mean, it looks like they straight up just got certain assets directly from Resident Evil 2 for this. I mean, it looks like you can frickin' go all the way around the RPD. Okay, so there are going to be some holes and stuff like that, so that it's easier to see / get into certain locations. But unicorn statue, Chief Iron's office, typewriter, of course, can't forget those. So yeah, we're just gonna be like probably day one. I'm not even gonna be actually trying to survive. I'm just gonna be going around and checking all the different locations in the RPD. This actually means that this map is going to be freaking huge, really freaking huge. Because yeah, it's shown the entire east and west wing. The outside, that's going to be a really, really big map. Really big map. Wonder where the escape locations are going to be. Probably the front gate is going to be one, always. Wonder what the other one would be. Stay tuned, I suppose.
So first of all, I have to say that the map is absolutely gorgeous. The team's put great effort to recreate the map from the remake of Resident Evil 2 and 3. So you'll see some iconic locations such as the main hall, the archive, the STARS office, and others in there. It's truly amazing. If you played the remake, you can actually navigate around the map and recognize it perfectly. Of course, there's also going to be a twist in there since the entity is doing its own nightmarish version of it. All right, let's talk about characters now. There is a lot of very interesting characters in the Resident Evil franchise. It was very difficult to choose just one survivor. And that's why you're getting two for this chapter.
Chris, Leon, and Jill.
The first one is Jill Valentine, the brilliant STARS agent. Her unique perk will highlight her intensive training and her high adaptability in impossible situations.
So, Leon, Jill, and the Nemesis. Awesome. Okay, so what are Jill's abilities? I want to know.
Survivor
I mean, it also looks like they took the face models directly from the games as well.
Day at work ever, and it's not going to be better in the realm of the entity. His unique perks are going to highlight his dedication to other, his resilience, and his goal-driven personality. There's also something really special about one of his perks. It will add a new type of gameplay to Dead by Daylight. With this perk, and under a certain condition, you will be able to spawn a unique item, a flashbang, inside the match. So that's an item you don't need to equip in your loadout before the match. It's something that you will create within the match you're in.
Interesting. I wonder if that ends up being like the firecrackers. Guess we shall find out. So I wonder if this is larger. I get the feeling that this is probably going to be a bit larger than.
Okay, let's talk about the killer now.
And
so again, there's a lot of different monsters we could have used out of the Resident Evil franchise. But we chose the classic tyrant, the Nemesis.
The Nemesis.
The Nemesis power is called T-Virus. With his special tentacle attack, the Nemesis is able to infect survivors.
The second ability will allow the Nemesis to use his tentacle as a short-range projectile. Hitting a survivor with this projectile will cause the survivor to become infected with the T-Virus.
Infected survivors are going to be sick. They will cough, they will vomit, so they're going to be easier to spot. And they also become vulnerable to the next tentacle attack, which will not infect them, but will damage them instead.
I win!
For each infected survivor, the Nemesis power grows, and his tentacle gain more reach. So he'll be able to attack over pallets, over vaults, and in some tricky places on the maps. But there's a way to get out of this infection for survivors. There are some vaccines around the map that can be used to get out of this infection. But there is a limited quantity, so make sure that you absolutely need it.
Oh my god, I even got the limited quantity
right.
The
unique perks will make you feel like an unstoppable hunter that can use both brains and brawn to cause panic amongst the survivor ranks. On top of that, for the first time ever, this killer is assisted by AI characters. So we are adding zombies to the maps when you are facing the Nemesis. Zombies are patrolling the area, and survivors need to be careful of both Nemesis and them so that they don't get bitten and infected by the zombie.
Okay, so the characters don't turn into zombies, but there are zombies in the area. And those are some big, meaty fists. So it's kind of a. It's not like a projectile, so it's not a direct projectile because it looks like it like does a full like line in front of him instead of it just being like a specific area. So. Oof. And yeah, if you get attacked by the zombies, you get infected also. Which is not good. Oh, cool! They changed the crates for this map. That's awesome. Okay, so the healing the infection is similar to. Oh, you can actually stun the zombies. Does that actually kill them, or does it? Nope, he can just punch them out of his way too. With all that in mind, I just have to say
that's the content of the Resident Evil.
Is anybody going to answer that phone?
I hope that you are as excited as we are.
I fucking called it
inside Dead by Daylight.